I'm Amy Clarkson with Clarkson Premier Team at Magnolia Realty, and I've got a special guest with me today, Donna from Cendera Funding, and I was going to ask her a couple questions about first-time homebuyer loan options. So Donna, tell me, if I was a first-time homebuyer, what are my loan options that I can have?
Well, you have several, and they're not near as scary or strict or overcoming or overwhelming, I guess I should say, that I think first-time home buyers feel. They feel like there's just an opportunity out there for them to get into a home, and it's just not true. The rates now, while they're still historically amazingly low, which after 22 years, I can't believe it's still, your house payment would probably, not probably, will most likely be less than your rent.
Oh wow, so tell me about one option
One option, and especially I think a really neat idea here in Granbury, is a USDA option. It's a loan for small towns, and it's called rural towns, even though I don't consider Granbury rural. So just think smaller towns, and it's no money down. It's the government saying, hey, we want to help you guys and give you an excellent rate, same rate. You know, you're not offered a higher rate, you're offered the going rate, zero down. And then the closing cost is always, again, something that's negotiable, that can be rolled into the loan, that can be sometimes, just that's something that you and the seller can even negotiate with, because everything's negotiable.
Okay.
So that one's one.
What about upfront cost on USDA? Do I have any upfront cost?
Technically, on my part as a loan officer, I don't ask you for any money up front.
Okay, good to know.
So when you call me and say, hey, Amy said to call you and see if there's something you could do for us, I gladly just kind of jump right into it, asking you questions, and then I do pull up your credit, because that's a vital part of it. And then once doing that, I give you options, and I give you ways that we can, what loan program you'd fit into.
So let me ask you this, if you pull up my credit, is that going to hurt me in any way?
No, we have been told for years and years that the type credit pool that we do on home loans, that's not the same kind of pool like when you go and open a credit card. So no, it will not. And it'll get us started, because even if you're calling and you're thinking my credit's horrible, well, guess what? No one has perfect credit. No one.
Okay.
So that'll get us started.
Awesome. Well, is there any other loans besides the USDA that might work for a first-time home buyer?
Absolutely. There's some other bond programs that the government will give you a grant for your down payment, pay some of your closing costs. They're called TSHAC and SEF. So those are available to us. And FHA is still the loan I guess I always go back to, and not because it's that there's nothing else out there. It's just they seem to be the most lenient, and they're just more open to really helping the first-time home buyer getting into the home, with whether it be a gift from your parents to be the down payment, or one of the bond programs. They just seem to really ease you into the loan, and they're just the least restrictive.
Okay. Sounds like there's many options for a first-time home buyer.
There are.
Those are not the only ones, and so if they want to know more, we could definitely have them reach out to you and find some more information. But I have another question for you. Do you have if I was going to be a first-time home buyer, just a basic sales price of like $150, what could be my monthly payment with all of my costs?
With taxes and insurance and everything, and again with the rates still really low, it would be maybe $1,000, $1,050, $1,100, because again we're basing it on taxes, so that's why I can never be specific, but real close.
You could totally, tweak one way or another, but it's definitely affordable.
Yeah.
So if it's something you've thought about, please feel free to reach out to us, and we would love to help you.